I needed to make some mullein tea here, so I just set this up to show how I do it. I've got a small palm full here of these mullein leaves. These are off of a second-year plant, and they're extremely tough and dry. So I'm going to bring my water here to a boil, mix these in. I'm going to boil these for about 10 minutes, and then we'll strain it off. If this was fresh leaves, I would probably just steep it, but since they're not, I'm going to do it this way. That way it has more time to pull the medicine out of these. As this boils here, these will soak up and sink down in. So I'm going to set this for 10 minutes and we'll get back to you. There were 3 different ways of using this mullein for congestion. First was to boil it and to waft up the steam and breathe that in. Let it help soak in the vapors and loosen up the congestion itself. So while you're making your tea, that's a good time to do that. Then the second is the tea itself, to drink a cup of that at a time, as much as necessary, or as often as necessary. And then third was smoking it. Now if a person was to smoke it, they should limit themselves to no more than 2 mullein cigarettes a day, because it can dry you out excessively and then damage your sinuses in doing so. We've got about 2 more minutes on this. Just about done here with this. Okay. So here's how I do this. I just take a funnel, put a coffee filter in this, kind of hold on to it, make sure it doesn't come loose on you, come off. Now this mullein has tiny red hairs on it that can irritate your throat if you didn't filter this. Now if you had to, you could use a bandana, but I'm in the house here, just use coffee filter. So we're going to do this. I'm going to strain off enough here, get a cup, and then we're going to be sweetening this with honey. A lot of times if I have some catnip, I'll put some catnip in with this while I'm making the tea, but I ran out the other day, so it's pretty much just going to be a mullein tea. Catnip works as a mild sedative, relaxing. If you have any kind of a fever, it'll help lower a fever because of the mint. It has natural refrigerant properties. Okay. This will do. I'm going to take some honey here, give a couple of fresh teaspoon out. Give that a minute to cool off. Meanwhile, since I still got a little bit here, I'm going to go ahead and continue to boil this a little bit more and try to use some more of them vapors. I'll get back to you in another minute. Okay, you can see the color of this. It's kind of a nice ambery color, caramely color. That's pretty much just where I go with the mullein for consistency and stuff. That honey hasn't really changed the color any. But honey, of course, is good to sweeten things with, and it's medicinally, it's very beneficial as well. So I'm going to drink this up here and see if we can get a little bit of relief from this congestion. Thanks.